Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Kristi and we are taking the woo-woo out of manifesting. Ordinarily, I do manifesting style vlogs, but today isn't really gonna be a vlog because I'm not going anywhere. I have to leave my house in a little while to go pick up some music, but that's literally the only time I'm leaving my house or doing anything today. So I thought we could just unbox a couple of packages that I got that I'm pretty excited about and talk about an important Neville Goddard concept that I have applied to every area of my life for the last 4 years, and my life has dramatically changed. So first I thought we could do some unboxings. It's just 2 things, but I'm pretty pumped about both of them. So I got an email from Taylor Swift, Taylor Nation, whatever her company is, that they were releasing a special cardigan for like Valentine's Day season. It's a lover cardigan. I have been collecting cardigans. I have the folklore cardigan and the tortured poets cardigan, and I don't like all the cardigans that I've seen. If you are a Swiftie and you can weigh in on this, I'd love to hear what cardigans you like, but I love the folklore one. I wear it all the time. I like the TTPD one, but I don't wear it very much and I don't know why. I need to like wash it and start wearing it because I do like it. And then I love the red cardigan. I really want the red cardigan. And then I really liked this new lover cardigan, so I got the lover cardigan. So let's unbox it. Let's open it together and see what it looks like. I'm so sad because I hate the 1989 cardigan. I think it's so tacky and ugly, and 1989 is my favorite album. So I wish they would like redesign it into something that's better. Yeah, she's so cute. Oh my god. I'm a sucker for hearts on clothing. I used to not be at all. I used to hate hearts on anything, and I'm such a girly girl now. She's so cute. I'm obsessed. Can you see the whole thing? Yes. Oh my god. I love it. Oh, and oh my gosh, look. And the buttons are hearts. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna put it on. And then the tag says lover, Taylor Swift, and then the size. I got the XL 2X size because I like my cardigans like roomy. Oh my gosh, she's perfect right out of the box. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. I do wish there were elbow patches, not gonna lie. One of my favorite things about the folklore cardigan is the elbow patches, but that's all right. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm gonna be insufferable this Valentine's Day season because of this. Okay, so that is the lover cardigan. So now all I need to do is keep an eye out for the red cardigan, and then if there's ever a Reputation cardigan. This guy, I was influenced by Tiki Taki, and I'm in my bags era. This bag is so dirty. I hate that I'm even touching it because I just got out of the shower. So first off, I had no idea that there were such good bag dupes being made. I kind of grew up in the era of like, you get your bags in Chinatown in New York City in like a shady spot, and it's kind of like a low quality thing. But there are really high quality designer bag knockoffs, and I didn't know that until the whole like fake Birkin workin' thing on TikTok. So I did get one of those. It has not arrived yet, but I got 2 of the Hermes Picotin dupes. I didn't even know the bag was Hermes, but I saw people with their bucket bags and I thought they were so cute, and I was like, I want one of those. And then I learned that it's an Hermes dupe, and that makes me even happier because fuck Hermes. This one is the burgundy color, and really I got her because Valentine's Day is coming up and I wanted some themed items that I could wear because I love Valentine's Day. All right, and it comes with a little inner organizer bag that I'm pretty sure Hermes doesn't bother. So it comes with that, and then it comes with a little lock and clochette. I think that's how you say that word. And so let's put it together. So this is her. She is so floppy and pretty. This is genuine leather. You can see the inside of it is fuzzy. All right, let's put her together. So this part goes through the front 2 buckles and pulls down. That's the front of the bag. And then the little key opens the lock. You put the lock through this here, and that's what weighs it down enough for this to be the closure for your bag. The key hides out in there, and then it has a slit in it so that you can fit this through. and then it hangs down like that. And if you need to open your bag all the way, you can, but you can also access like the full contents of your bag without ever unlocking it, and that's how I've been using the other one I got. So there it is. And then that's what it looks like inside with the little inner bag. Oh my God, it's so floppy too. I thought it would be a stiffer leather. So I have this one, and then I have the black, and the black, I feel, well, yeah, I feel like the black is a stiffer leather, but they're so cute. And then they do have feet on the bottom with little protectors. I'm leaving the protectors on for now because why not? But it fits so much stuff in it. Like, I've got a ton of stuff in here, and it's so cute. Hermes did a good job with this design, but like, I'm not paying, I don't know, Hermes and their whole, you can't just walk in and buy a bag thing. Like, I get the status symbol of idea of it and all that, but I like the middle finger to Hermes so much better. And then this thing that you saw, I got some utensils to keep in my bag with me, because there have been times where I either forget utensils if I'm like packed my lunch, or if I'm like going somewhere and need utensils. So there have been times, so I went ahead and got myself a little tiny travel utensil set. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at them. It's a little fork and a little spoon, and then they live in this little case. Just like that. And now I will have utensils at the ready. And I do have bag charms and things coming in the mail. I think actually some of them might have just been delivered. So I'll check on that. If we can decorate my bag, or my bags rather, without making this video too long, then we will. So, but that's it for now. Oh my God, I love it. And it's so cute too, like the pink and the burgundy. It's so Valentine's Day. And I'm sorry I'm not looking in the camera, I'm looking in the viewfinder because it's so dang cute. Like, I can't keep my eyes off it. Anyhow, so let's talk Neville Goddard. The Neville Goddard concept that we're gonna talk about today is act as if everything is always working out for you. When I got into manifesting, I found this to be so difficult at the beginning, but persisting through the difficulty of that has been the most valuable thing I have done in my entire manifesting career. And you will find the same thing too if you persist in this way of living. One of my favorite affirmations that I have been using for basically the last 4 years is, today is perfect, yesterday was perfect, and tomorrow will be perfect. No matter what you see in your circumstances, I don't care what it looks like, it is benefiting you. You are getting everything you want because that thing is happening. I don't care what it looks like. I have had so many circumstances in my 3D reality that have happened since I started manifesting that appeared negative on the surface, and they hurt, and I didn't like them. They didn't feel good in my body. I wish that they hadn't happened in the moment because they hurt. But once I started really applying, I'm talking like diligently applying this to every area of my life, I stopped being bothered by the 3D nearly as much because it's all working out for me. So why would I be bothered by it? Like, yeah, I'll have transient emotions related to it because if something hurts, then it hurts. I think personally that feeling human emotions is beautiful, and I don't try to deny myself the human experience. I think that's toxic positivity. But you can grieve or hurt or cry or feel sad or angry in the moment of whatever is going on and still believe that it's all working out in your favor. It's all working out for you because that thing happened. You don't have to like it in the moment, and that's okay. That's not gonna ruin your manifestation. My hair, I'm blow drying I'm trying to embrace my curls. Like, they're not where I'd like them to be. And I also don't care enough about them to try and actively manifest better curls. So I'm not worried about this. Like, stating this, that they're not great, is not harming a manifestation because I'm not trying to manifest better curls, but just simply observing they are not the best curls one could wish for, but I am trying to embrace them. And like, I blow dried my hair like 90% and it's almost dry, but I feel like I have this like boop hat, this curl hat. Anyway, it's distracting me. Anyhow, if you start affirming every day, multiple times throughout the day, that everything you see is actually working out for you, no matter how it looks or feels. That's another one I use. No matter how this looks or feels, it's working out for me somehow, some way. I don't have to know how. I just know that it is. Like, that is a very frequently used affirmation of mine. If you start applying this and really being diligent with it, you will see the ways that it's working for you instead of against you. And this is scientific, this is not spiritual. Your reticular activating system is a part of your brain stem that filters everything, sensory input that comes in your reality, and it interprets it for you. It filters and interprets according to your belief system. So if you instill a belief that everything is always working out for me, no matter how it looks or feels, that today was perfect, yesterday was perfect, tomorrow will be perfect, then your reticular activating system is going to filter the sensory input of your reality according to that belief and interpret it according to that belief. I don't know about you, but that's a hell of a belief that I want to be filtered. I want my reality to be filtered through that belief. Are you kidding me? That's a powerful belief that it's all working out for you. And because I believe so much in transparency and I don't like just teaching the concepts, I like showing you how it's worked in my own life. I'm going to share some things that looked real bad, but are actually working out for me because I decide they will. When I first learned about law of assumption, I had been sexually assaulted and my entire life had crumbled. Every relationship I had was harmed. My finances were in absolute abysmal territory. I was like 3 months behind on rent, facing eviction. My relationships were a disaster. I was in a codependent relationship with a likely alcoholic. I was a hot mess express. And so when I learned about law of assumption, everything is always working out for me, which means that my sexual assault worked out the very best it possibly could. Like, my life is better because of my sexual assault. Hear that. My life is better because of the assault that I experienced. Had I not experienced that assault, I would never have found the law of assumption. And the law of assumption has skyrocketed my life in terms of success, health, wealth, and relationships. So I am so thankful that that fucking asshole decided to assault me, because my life would probably never have gone down the current road that it's on, and I would have never gotten some of the dream experiences that I've had because of my assault. So we'll take a less serious one. In one of my earlier manifesting vlogs in December, I had ordered a dress that I wanted to wear for an orchestra concert. I'm a musician, I play in a symphony orchestra. I wanted to wear this dress for the concert. There were some mix-ups between me and the dressmaker along the ordering process, and it ended up being late. So I ended up not getting it in time for the concert. You can go back and watch how I dealt with that. On the surface of it, it looks like it failed. However, because everything is always working out for me, the way that that worked to my advantage is because had I received it on time, I would have wanted to wear it the day of the concert. The day of the concert was a rainy, muddy mess, and the dress itself was long with a train. I choose to think that that worked out for me because I would have had to try and figure out how to keep that really giant dress clean, because there is no way to get from my apartment to the concert venue, to inside the concert venue, to outside the concert venue without the dress getting muddy. And to answer, you're probably thinking, well, couldn't you just change at the concert venue? I travel to and from the concerts by myself. I have to carry my instrument, my music stand, and my stand light, as well as anything extra. So I would have to have still gotten it from my car into the venue and back from the venue with all of my stuff. And like, looking back on that, the hassle that that would have caused and like the frustration that that would have caused, I'm not saying that I wouldn't have also loved to have the dress, but what I am saying is everything always works out for me. And so I didn't have to deal with figuring out how to keep this like giant fluffy dress that has a train clean in the midst of a muddy, rainy mess. And then let's talk finally about a setback that a lot of people experience, which is weight regain on your weight loss journey. If you know me from TikTok, you'll know that the initial thing that I started speaking on related to law of assumption was weight loss, because I had lost 120 pounds using the law of assumption. I lost all the trauma weight that I had gained. I gained like 80 pounds, 80-ish pounds after the sexual assault, and I was already overweight at the time of the assault. So I lost 120 pounds, and I talked heavily about the law of assumption on my TikTok. And I worked at a weight loss clinic at the time. I do not work there anymore. I didn't have any issues with the weight loss clinic. I actually just got offered a higher paying job as part of my manifestations that I make $15,000 a month. They were not paying me anywhere near that. Got offered a higher paying job, and I said, this has been wonderful. I'm gonna take the higher paying job. And in fact, my boss at the weight loss clinic was like, yeah, I can't blame you for that. Like, I would definitely take that job too. So, you know, no bridges burned there. I loved that job, but I did move on from it. But that also meant that I lost my avenue of prescription medications that were helping me on my weight loss. So I'm a medical provider, I'm a PA, and I have a strong indoctrination into the effectiveness of medications. And so for a good chunk of my 120-pound weight loss, about 70 pounds or so, I used a GLP-1 medication. And when I left the job at the weight loss clinic, I no longer had access to the GLP-1 medication that I had been using that had been helping me with weight loss. Again, I'm indoctrinated into the effectiveness of medication, but also that coming off of a GLP-1 medication, most people will gain weight. No, it doesn't have to be true, but in my case, I've treated over 2,000 people on their weight loss journeys, and I've seen a lot of things, and I already believe in medication. So like, I've got some pretty firmly seated beliefs. So when I left that job, I lost my access to the tirzepatide that I had been taking, and then I went several months without finding another source that I felt comfortable with. I tried getting prescription for Zepbound and or Mounjaro and or Ozempic from my medical providers, but I wasn't able to get approved for them because I don't have any chronic medical conditions like PCOS or like diabetes or high cholesterol or anything like that. So I didn't get approved for those. And so then I started searching for a clinic that could supply me that I felt comfortable ordering from. And that process took several months. I was off of the medication for probably about 6 or 7 months. That's enough time for the medication to get out of your system and weight regain to begin. And so I did regain weight. And the emotional impact that made on me as a person who is talking to you about weight loss and permanent weight loss, that was really tough for me to deal with internally. So I had to sort through my beliefs about myself, about weight loss, about medication. And I ultimately decided that this setback worked out better for me because, number one, it reminds me of the beliefs that I have, and that if you have a certain belief, you don't necessarily have to change the belief, but you do have to embody the belief in a way that is favorable to you. So in my case, I believe in the effectiveness of those medications, which means I need to be taking those medications in order for that belief to be effective for my goals. And also, it just reminded me of the compassion that I need to have for people who are on their weight loss journey and who feel like they experience slip-ups. And it also challenged my authenticity on my business journey, because this is a business journey. And so throughout all of that, I decided that the best thing for my business would be to shift to YouTube, since TikTok is turbulent. And plus, I wanted to make longer form content. And plus, I wanted to talk about more than just weight loss. And so all of that together made a great shift to YouTube. And now I can talk to you while I'm on my journey instead of at the end of my journey, so you can see how law of assumption applies to weight loss. Because yes, I'm back on tirzepatide, my beliefs are working for me, and I'm losing the weight right in front of you. I've lost 15 pounds since getting back on it. And you will continue to see me losing weight in front of you using the law of assumption to my benefit. So even though weight regain happened on my weight loss journey, it would be really easy for me to get really down about myself. And I won't say that I didn't have sadness about it, but you go within, you assess the situation, like here's what's happening in my 3D, what beliefs is that reflecting, how do I need to adjust my embodiment of my beliefs, or do I need to change the beliefs? Now I have decided that what happened, which was weight regain, is working out exactly right for me. So the people that need to hear from me and need to see weight loss through use of the law of assumption will be able to see that. When I was working at the weight loss clinic, people would absolutely sabotage everything if they had a week where they gained weight, or if they had a string of weeks where they didn't lose weight. And I understand why. It can be very disheartening, but when you start applying the idea that everything is actually working out for me, not against me, it's working out for my best and highest good, then the circumstances of your life will not get you down anymore, and you will begin to actually see how they work out in your favor. Whereas before, you might not be able to see them as anything other than negative. There have been so many things that happened to me that I could just get so much pity from people because they're objectively bad things. Being sexually assaulted and everything that happened as a result of that assault. But I just simply refuse to think that way. And it's an act of brazen impudence, as Neville would say. I have to give a big middle finger to my intrusive thoughts and my victim belief mindset, my victim leanings. You know, anything that comes up in my mind that makes me want to succumb to a victim state and feel sorry for myself, or even worse, getting other people to feel sorry for me, which perpetuates your victim mindset because your brain likes the attention. So you have to decide, despite everything that you've always been taught, despite everything about how it feels. Again, the two things can coexist. It can feel really shitty, and it can also be one of the best things that's happening to you. Those two things can coexist. And once you accept that and stop trying to run away from pain or painful emotions or painful situations, your life is going to take off in a direction that is so much better than you have ever even possibly imagined. It's gonna be insane for you. If you had a light bulb moment, I'd love it if you put it in the comments what you have realized about yourself. Have you been perpetuating a victim state of being by getting other people to feel sorry for you because you think that things are working against you? You don't have to live like that. And there was, for me, because I was living like that for a while, which is part of codependency, is existing in a victim mindset, a victim state. When I stopped allowing myself to wallow in victimhood, and before my mind really bought into everything is always working out for me, there was a middle part where I feel like I went through a little bit of victim withdrawal. Like I wanted the pity, my own self-pity and the pity of others. I really wanted to whine and complain to people and get that dopamine hit of pity. And I didn't do it. Like I stayed persistent with the thoughts that I would rather have, which is everything always works out for me. Now I am absolutely grossed out when people just swim around in their own self-pity and want you to do it too. It's gross. It's truly gross to me. I understand the feeling though, and I have been there, but now it's such a turnoff to me because I can't even imagine living that way anymore. So tell me in the comments what your experience has been with this. I'm gonna wrap the video here. I have a few more things coming in the mail to decorate my bags, so I think I'm gonna do that in a future video. I have these two bags and a Workin incoming, a Kelly incoming, and yeah, I think those, and I have a cute little Louis Vuitton fake bag, and I bought little bag charms and things. So in a future video, once all of those things, like I have a Twilly coming, like once all of those things arrive, then we will do that together in a video in the future. But for now, we're gonna wrap the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I know you got benefit from this video. Start applying this to your life right this minute. Do not delay, because you are only delaying your blessings if you choose to think that things are working against you instead of for you. I know you got benefit from this video, so it would mean a lot to me if you interacted with it in some way. Like, share, comment, subscribe, so that YouTube knows that this is valuable information and they will continue to push it out to more people. I do have a goal of monetization by the end of March 2025, and any interaction with this video that you do will help me reach that goal, and I very much appreciate it from you. It's letting me know that I'm on the right track. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.